It's one of the biggest pop culture conventions in the world, and it's happening right now in downtown San Diego. Welcome to The Four on this Thursday. I'm Marcella Lee. Heather Myers has the day off.
I'm Carlo Cicchetto. CBS 8's Kelly Hessedal joins us live from the convention center where Comic-Con is well underway this afternoon. Kelly, how's it going down there?
Well, you know, we've been out here since this morning and the crowds continue to get bigger and bigger. Take a live look here outside of the convention center right now. We're outside of Exhibit Hall C. So we've been talking to people from all over the world. You know, I talked to a woman from Australia. She made her first trip to Comic-Con. I talked to a lot of locals who come down here every year. But probably my favorite interviews of the day came from a family dressed as Greek gods and goddesses. They not only coordinate costumes together every year, the mom actually makes them. What's your favorite part about Comic-Con?
Seeing all the costumes. I love the creativity and the people's work because a lot of what's out here right now, it's people's own work. It's not just usually like, you know, at Halloween, a lot of it is just quick purchase bagged costumes.
The family time is, you're making memories, and memories are the only thing we take with you.
It's the one time a year, Joe Average, you do a nice outfit and you can be a movie star. Feel like a movie star because everybody's stopping you, take your picture. I mean, and that's what's cool for me.
And everyone wanted to take pictures with them. That is the Ringard family, originally from Poway, but they moved to Nevada, but they come back for Comic-Con every year. This is the 11th one they've attended together. They were up at 5 a.m. getting ready. Daughter Kristen spent 3 hours in makeup today. Her mom spent weeks hand sewing their costumes. So just really incredible work. We also spotted Iron Man out here. We saw Wonder Woman taking photos with people, Obi-Wan Kenobi. So a lot to see out here. And of course, inside the convention center on the exhibit floor, we saw everything from Transformers that move just at the sound of your voice, to the Lego Brickbuster store, to those old school video games. Now all of this, the tourist dollars spent here brings in a lot of money to the city. Mayor Todd Gloria talked numbers this morning. He had his dog Diego with him dressed up. The city says last year 135,000 people attended Comic-Con, bringing in about $3 million in hotel and sales tax revenue. Of course, the hope is this year the numbers are even bigger.
This is truly a fun, exciting, and iconic event, and I could not be more proud that this international phenomenon is a homegrown San Diego tradition right here from our city.
And so here's another live look at the crowds outside the convention center. Now, besides what's happening here at the convention center, so many other free, amazing things are happening around this area. All the restaurants downtown have kind of Comic-Con-esque themes going on, a lot of Comic-Con cocktails happening. So even if you aren't able to come inside the exhibit hall or anything like that, if you don't have a badge, there's still plenty of things to do and see here in downtown San Diego. Marcella and Carlo.
And Kelly, we know because of the Hollywood actors and writers strike that a lot of actors won't be there this year to promote events. Is it putting a damper on things? Are you noticing any difference in the excitement of people out there today? You've been there in previous years.
Yeah, I mean, I will say, I think it's something a lot of people are kind of wondering about, especially if they're not here, if it's going to feel the same. And I feel like people are still definitely excited to be here. I do feel like there maybe is a little disappointment that some of the big name celebrities aren't going to be here this year. But overall, I do think a lot of people, you know, did mention that maybe they didn't see as many people dressed up this year as in previous years. I could maybe agree with that. But I think people are just excited to be a part of all this, part of being a part of downtown San Diego in general.
Looks like a fun afternoon. A great way to kick off Comic-Con. Thanks so much, Kelly.
All right, and Kelly kind of mentioned it. If you don't have a badge for Comic-Con, you can still get in on the fun. Beyond the panels, parties, and vendors, the official Comic-Con events, there are plenty of things to do during the event if you can't get into the convention center.
Yeah, there's one thing called the Petco Park Interactive Zone. You'll be able to find fan favorites like the Hello Kitty Cafe truck, serving up sweet treats and merch. You can dive into the world of SpongeBob SquarePants, or the Transformers, even Futurama. The Petco Park Interactive Zone is open today and tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and then on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And don't forget, admission is free. You do not need a badge. Still so many things to do downtown to get into the spirit and enjoy the mood of Comic-Con.
It is a lot of fun, and we've seen that grow. It's kind of It's outgrown the convention center,
It has.
but it hasn't outgrown San Diego,
It hasn't.
especially downtown. It's a whole party in the whole city.
Yeah, and we hope we can keep it here too.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it's only contracted through 2024.
It
so
belongs here, folks.
It does. Today we are working for you, sharing your best options for transportation to get to and from Comic-Con. The #1 tip, do not try to drive there. West Harbor Drive is closed near the convention center.
Parking is very limited, as you can imagine. A lot of lots around the convention center are being used for pop-ups. Street parking, it's likely to be full. You might get lucky if you tried it, but probably not worth it. 7 lots downtown and the convention center garage, those are all reserved for Comic-Con attendees.
Another question, another option for you, use the free shuttle bus service. It's free if you have your official Comic-Con badge. There are 6 routes, each with pickup spots near the hotels around the convention center. Here's a map we're showing you right now, which gives you all of the stops. The buses come about every 15 to 30 minutes.
There's also the trolley, and I really recommend that option. MTS is running a special Comic-Con Express line from the Balboa Avenue station to the 5th and Imperial stops. That brings you right to the convention center. The green line also takes you there. On the blue or orange, make sure you get off at 12th and Imperial. If you use the Pronto app, you can get discount passes, or you can just purchase tickets at the stations.
A lot of ways to get around, and yeah, don't drive. Maybe, I don't know, pay your neighbor in a pizza or something to drop you off.
Even that, they have to
close.
deal with the traffic
Yeah.
around it to get you down there. So that's why I like the trolley. It drops you off right there.
Perfect option.
And we've been asking you all day long to send us your photos from Comic-Con.
Yeah, we thank you for doing so. We've gotten a ton. You can see just how many photos that we have gotten from the downtown area. Let's check in on a few right now. Check out your costumes. Here's Maleficent, Vector from Despicable Me, and Beetlejuice and Lydia.
We got another one, Luigi. We're going to click on there. There's Luigi.
There you go.
Hope the accent's better. Lot of fun things going on. You can send yours in to us too. Look at these guys. Mando and Grogu from Mandalorian. Look, they pulled this one off. They even got the little floating Grogu. That is
Oh my
impressive
gosh.
stuff. Awesome costume, great effort. We want more photos. If you're going to Comic-Con this year, if you're downtown, send us your pictures of the cosplay you see out there, maybe yours, so we can feature them right here on CBS 8. Go to the CBS 8 app and go to the Near Me section. Make sure to tell us your name and what you are dressed up as.
I love all the creativity we see out there. This year, you kind of got to get a little creative on how to keep cool.
Oh boy, that's one thing. And we saw how many hours they put into it. That family that used to live in Poway that Kelly talked to, they're in Vegas now. Hours and hours today of makeup. 3 hours, I think they said, doing their makeup today.
I'm sorry, because I feel like for some people it might just melt
Well,
off.
hopefully they stayed in shade and maybe had an umbrella while getting over there.